everybody, John here from Luxe. We're installing the bracket style decal on the Racetrack tail lamp of a 2016 Dodge Challenger. Super easy decal to install. Doesn't quite look like it fits the shape, but that's because once it is and it conforms, you end up with a really nice bracket with a line going straight up and down from the rear of the car. So to start this install, I went ahead and cut this out, cut along the border. As you can see, I cut pretty close to the decal. The transfer paper is meant to stretch with the vinyl, so we're gonna leave it on throughout the installation process. How we start is by aiming for this innermost edge. We're gonna try to put it a few millimeters past the red and black line into the black area. So the red and black line on the Racetrack tail lamp is going to hit this decal about right there, just a little bit below. So, real easy. Just want to make sure I'm completely covering up the Racetrack tail lamp part, and the only part of the decal I'm trying to apply is just this innermost edge here. I want to apply it all the way around. So I don't like the alignment that I got. I can just pick the decal back up since I haven't really put any pressure on it anywhere. Pick it up and move it. Much happier with this placement. Now I have a nice line going straight up and down here, and a nice line straight up and down at the top. So the decal is not touching the light really past here. So I'm going to start from the inner part, and I'm going to start applying it up that face. You can see it doesn't really want to stretch, so it's not hot enough in this room. We're going to apply some heat to the vinyl. It's going to make it conform down into that, no problem whatsoever. Apply some heat until I can see that it's ready to be stretched, and now look how easy that was. You can clearly see the edge defined here. I'm going to use some heat at the very top also. And now all we have left to do is fold over this edge. I'm going to go ahead and heat this up, and I'm going to pull this edge first, this edge second. Use my finger and run it directly over. I'm going to do that right here as well. And be very careful not to crease the vinyl. See how it wants to crease? That's okay. We're just going to kind of lift it back, fold it back over itself, the paper folded right around. We're going to take that and just help it fold back our direction. It's actually pretty good when these things happen during these videos, because you can see if something like this happens, it's not the end of the world. The product isn't ruined. You can save it and continue the install. So now we folded that back forward. A little bit of heat. There we go. Got that all the way around. All we have to do is heat this up just a little bit more, and now fold this down. Push this all the way to the top. Now all we have to do is remove the transfer paper. And that's a successful install of the outermost bracket on the Challenger taillights. So what that is, that's a gloss black vinyl. It completely eliminates the light right there. So when we turn the Racetrack tail lamps on, you can now see we end up with these sweet bars, and we no longer have the oval shape all Challengers do. So this car is going to stick out from the back on the road and be very recognizable. We're going to go ahead and continue this, and we're going to wrap this whole thing in the mid-smoke tint. So this is an embossable decal. You can start with this and then put light wrap right over the top of it. It's no problem whatsoever. All right, now we're going to go ahead and install the inner bracket style decal for the Racetrack tail lamp of the Challenger. This is the bracket style. The fade will have the laser-like fades that come out even further. We've already cut this decal out. I cut pretty close to the edge, as you can see. And we have this transfer tape that's going to help us with this installation process. So all we're going to do is, just like the outer one, we're going to line it up right here at the bottom. Very easy. Let's see. sure I have them same on both sides of the car, which I do. So now I'm just going to start applying on the inner part. Heat the vinyl up. Same as the other side. Just apply it right in the corners here. Very, very easy decal to apply. So now that we're on, what we're going to do is remove the backing paper. And check to make sure we have complete coverage on the light and that there's no bleed anywhere. And it all looks good. So that is complete.